Hi there and welcome to our very first routine. I'm really excited about sharing this one with you today. So we're starting with our level 1, otherwise known as the beginner level, and this is our time saver routine. So a quick little routine just to get your body started before your day. So we've got the lovely Emily all ready to go here on the mat, and she's going to start for her Pilates breathing in through her nose and out through her mouth. Nice deep full breaths as she connects to her abdominals. And then on the next out breath, she's going to take a little tilt of the pelvis. She's going to draw the hips up towards the ribs and just flatten her spine into the mat. And then draw the hips away from the ribs. Just starting to mobilize that spine, keeping that breath flowing nicely. I'm going to do about 2 more of those. Breathe out. Now while she's doing that tilt, she's got a nice little press in the shoulders going on there. And there's a mozzie buzzing around us here. Excuse us. On the next one, we're going to move into our pelvic curl. So we're going to tilt the pelvis, press into the feet, start lifting the hips into her lovely pelvic curl to bridge position, stretching through the hips. Breath in. And on the breath out, let's just peel and melt down the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Emily's going to do 3 more of those. So in a full routine, you might do 6, you might do 8. Peeling up, nice lengthening breath in, and let's peel it back down 1 vertebrae, articulating the spine all the way down. How's that feel, Emily? Nice?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Peeling up, nice lengthened breath in, and on the breath out, peeling down, and we've just got 1 more of those. Last one there, big in breath, and let's just peel it down 1 vertebrae at a time. So when she comes down, she and you are going to transition to tabletop legs. Breath in, and on the breath out, float 1 knee at a time into tabletop position. Knees above the hips. We want the ankles in line with the knees there, nice tabletop position. Going to put your palms onto your thighs. And we're going to do a little ab press, and it's breathe out as you press your palms into your thighs. Breathe in, completely soften the body, and breathe out as you press, getting that nice abdominal zip. And going to do 3 more like that. You just do your little count there. Now if we ever get fatigued in this position, we have to take responsibility for that, and we would put our hands on our knees, so maybe after the next one, you can show everybody how to go to rest. And you just bring your knees into your chest and just have a little stretch there. So choices always, knees to chest or feet to floor. Now we're going to stay in tabletop position and do our oblique ab press. Let's take 1 hand on top of the other over to the right or left thigh and breathe out, press and resist. Breathe in, pause, and breathe out, press and resist. Nice tummy zipping. And 1 more there, so we're going to do 3 on each side. And then you can transition to the other side, breathe out, press, and press, and press. And on the next out breath, you're going to take 1 foot at a time to the floor with control, always Pilates control. Going to take your arms to the side, ready for supine side twist. Let's bring the ankles and knees together here. With control, glue those knees together. Breathe in as we draw over to the left and breathe out back to start. Breathe in, draw over. See if you can lift the hip up off the mat. Breathe out back to start. 2 more each side. So ideally, we're squeezing those thighs together. We're only going so far as we keep connection to the shoulders. So it's an abdominal exercise as well as you're getting that nice side twist. And then finishing up there, and we're going to float 1 knee at a time to tabletop, getting ready for our single leg stretch here now. Okay, I'm going to cue it shoulders raised and shoulders lowered. So Emily's going to raise her shoulders up, take her hands to her right knee. And you're going to breathe out, extend the left leg. Breathe in, bring it back in. Breathe out, extend the other leg. Emily, your choice now. You're going to keep going. You're going to choose whether you keep your shoulders up or shoulders down. That's your choice there as well. Single leg stretch can be taught shoulders raised traditionally or shoulders lowered. And let's finish up there. Bring the knees into your chest for a nice little twist up there. A little stretch. Let's just do a little side to side movement there. We're going to move into our C curve, a little bit of abdominal. So when you're ready, Emily, draw your chin towards your chest, take a breath in, a little bit of momentum, up to seated position, get ready for your C curve position here. So wherever you're comfortable there, and you're going to sit up nice and tall to start with, breath in. And on the breath out, little tuck of the pelvis to the little C curve. And we're just going to breathe in to restack the spine, nice and tall, and breathe out, little C curve there. And breathe in as you come forward and restack. Let's do 3 more of those, little C curve. So you're basically just tucking your pelvis there. Breathe in, restack. Now you'd only go as far as feels right for you. And restack. Let's just do 1 more nice tall posture. Last one. Drop the chin a little bit more to the chest, Emily. Draw the pubic bone up and come forward and restack. And now we want to be thinking about our posture every time we come back up nice and tall. So we're going to take a little C curve, we're going to hold it, and we're going to do 3 each side in obliques. Let's take a nice deep little C curve, tuck the pelvis to your point of control. Holding there, breath in as you rotate to the right. Let's breathe in back to center and breathe out as you rotate to the left. And we're going to do 2 more each side. Breathe out, rotate. And back to center and rotate. Just 1 more each side. And last one there. Good job counting too, I might add. So from our C curve now, we're going to go into a little side twist. So Emily's going to turn around and face the camera, and she's going to bring her arms into cactus arms. Okay, and sitting nice and tall. You can bend up the knees if you need to, and you're going to breathe in, prepare, and breathe out as you rotate to the right. Breathe in back to center, and breathe out, rotate left. Breathe in back to center. We're going to do 2 more each side. Breathe out, rotate. Breathe in back to center. Every time, you keep going, Emily, 1 more each side. Every time you breathe in, it facilitates a lengthening of the spine. So just remember that, it's a time to reset the spine. Last one there. You're going to take a little side reach. Now let's swing our legs around to the left, sitting up for that side rest position. Now, if you have a bit of a tight hip, Emily, would you show everybody how you would block up your right hip? So you just lift the hip up, place the block under that right hip there. But now you choose if you want that block or not. Check in to see how you feel. They're your hips. Let's take that left arm out to the side, breath in, and on the breath out, we're going to reach up and over, reach. Breathe in, restack the spine, and breathe out, reach. And breathe in, restack the spine. Let's do 3 more of those. Breathe out, reach. Breathe in, restack the spine, and reach. Nice work. How's your count going there? And you're going to take the legs straight out the front, swing them to your right, block up that left hip if you need it. Nice and tall. Breathing in, lengthen the spine, and let's breathe out as we reach left. Breathe in, restack the spine, and breathe out, reach left. And breathe in, nice tall spine, and let's go again, reach. Lovely. And now we're going to go into a side lying position. So Emily's going to lay on her right facing the camera, with or without the block. Side lying position. Now, you can either rest your head on your bicep, you can bend your arm like Emily has done, okay, or you can use a little box. So straighten your legs now, Emily. Take them slightly forward of the center line. We're just going to reach long through both heels. We're going to lift this top leg. When you're ready, breath in, breathe out to lift. Breathe in, lower, and breathe out. Let's really lengthen through that hip. Breathe in, lower, and breathe out, lift. Breathe in, lower, and let's do 2 more. That one, And one more. And then on the next one, you're going to hold it up, breathe out, lift. Now let's lift the inner thigh on the cue, breath in. On the breath out, reach through that bottom heel, lift. Breathe in, lower. Breathe out, lift, reach and lift. So we're always looking for that extra length there. Breathe out, lift. And breathe out, lift. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Last one, breathe out, lift. Excellent. Now bending, lowering both legs, bend both knees in line of the hips. Going to do a side lying rotation here, but I think we'll take a little pigeon elbow. So if you look at my hand position, hands behind my head. Now we can do this in a long armed position. Just for the sake of space, we're going to do a little pigeon arms here. So hand behind the head there. Elbows just drop forward here. Okay? So from that side lying position, let's breathe in, float the elbow to ceiling. And on the out breath, let's rotate through the mid-back and just relax. Now, Emily's not too bad today. Breath in. And on the breath out, bring it back. Emily usually is very tight through that mid-back area, so you must have been doing some nice stretches this week. Let's keep going there, Emily. Breathe in, elbow up. Breathe out, rotate back. Breath in, hold. And out breath, bring it back to start. And just one more there. Breathe in, elbow to ceiling, and rotate. Each time we're trying to get a little, holding that while I'm talking, each time we're trying to get the shoulder blade a little bit more towards the mat. Now always prepare the body to come back to start and breathe out. And we have to transition to the other side, so you're going to go on your left side facing the screen. Get yourself into position facing the screen, Emily. So nice stacked hips positions, shoulder position. We reach long through that top heel. When you're ready and settled, even if I'm cueing, if you're not ready and settled, you just work to your pace and catch up accordingly. So breath in, prepare, and on the breath out, let's reach and lift that top leg. Breathe in, lower. You're going to breathe out, lift. You're going to give me 3 more. Notice I'm holding Emily's hip because I want her to stay lovely and long through this hip. Breathe out, lift, and get a sense of wrapping of that thigh downwards there as well. Breathe out, lift. On the next one, you're going to hold it up. Breathe out, lift and hold. Breath in, another breath in. Out breath, lift the bottom one up. Reach. It's a bit harder on this side. Breathe in, lower. And breathe out, reach and lift. Yes, big difference. And it might be the same for you as well. So if that's the case, lower that top leg so you haven't got so far to lift. And one more to go. And breathe out. Lovely work, Emily. Bend both legs down, bend the knees, side lying rotation with those little cactus elbows. Starting with the elbow dropping forward. And breathe in, elbow to ceiling. And breathe out. See how it is this side. Rotate back. Breath in, hold. And on the out breath, bring it back. Nice work. Breathe in, elbow to ceiling. And breathe out, rotate. Nice. Breath in, hold. And breathe out, bring it back. We're going to do one more of those. Elbow to ceiling and breathe out. Beautiful work there, relax. Coming back to side lying position. Now from this position, we're going to transition into our all fours position. So Emily, I think that you can bring your head back up this direction, the direction we started. All fours position. So let's have a look at this position for a moment. Your wrists are going to be directly under your shoulders. Your knees are going to be directly under your hips. You're going to really spread your fingers here to get that connection points all the way up the arms. We're going to be long from the crown of the head. I'm going to pull her ponytail long all the way to the crown, to the tailbone there. This is a strong position. Before we've even started any work, it's a strong position. Now, Emily does have a few wrist issues, so she may modify herself as she goes. You can also use fists. We're going to start with the arm extension only, breath in, and on the breath out, reach your right arm forward. Breathe in, bring it back, stay with that arm, breathe out, extend. You're going to do 2 more there. It's a strong position. Notice how stable Emily is here. Nothing's moving. She knows what she needs to do here. And then she's going to transition to the other side. Breathe out, extend arm. Breathe in, bring it back in. And breathe out, extend. Breathe in, bring it back in. And we'll just do one more there. Now, Emily, before we go to the legs, do you need to come off your wrists?
Yeah,
if you do, just go, okay, Emily's transitioning to her wrists. I might get you to just come up a little bit more. There you go, ready for our leg work now. She's strong in the upper body, and let's go left leg, breathe out, extend it straight back like a dart. Good work, stay on that leg, breathe in. See if you can make that leg a little bit longer, Emily, more glute. Breathe in, bring it back in. Was this the unstable side?
I think so.
Yeah.
Left, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, she's really struggling on this side, and that's okay. We're all different. We all got imbalance in the body. And breathe out, extend, lengthen. So I'm putting my hand there to make her keep her pelvis stable. Let's go to the other side, Emily. Let's breathe out, switch, and lengthen, long through that right hip. Breathe in. So her left hip is way more tight than this right one because there's this beautiful length and movement through this side. You can imagine that you've got a little glass of water sitting on this tailbone to keep it stable. So if you looked at our Pilates principles, we talk about stability. This is what this is, keeping this still. One more there, that's our last one. And you're going to go straight into a little rest position. So take the bottom back, take the arms long. There's lots of ways we can have our rest position. I want you just to have a play with your body and explore what feels nice for you. There's a knees together version or a knees apart version. I definitely have my knees apart because of my tight hips. Nice and long, but it's a rest position, just relax there. So before we finish up, we're going to come and just have a nice cat stretch and then we'll finish with another rest position. So let's come up to our all fours again, Emily. Strong all fours position. In our neutral, breath in, prepare, and on the breath out, little tuck of the pelvis, arch the spine, let the head hang. Breathe in, back to neutral. Long spine. And breathe out, arch the spine. We're driving the navel up to the ceiling. And breathe in, back to neutral. Nice work. Breathe out, arch the spine. So it's abdominals the whole way. In fact, it's the abdominals that are stretching the spine. Let's do one more of those. Big arch, tummy zip, last one, make it count. Hold your arch for me, Emily. From your arch, you're going to into rest position, just like we did a moment ago, and getting this beautiful stretch through the back there. How does that feel?
Yeah, that's good.
That's nice. And then she's going to finish in that position. And that's you done on our first time saver routine. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've loved teaching it to you today. So I look forward to seeing you in the next movie, clip, video. See you soon. Bye.